Time to go. Time to go.
We go.
Pay your dues.
One with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Embrace the ice.
Freeze.
So much remains unfinished. You really know how to get me going.
Fallen leaves. Adornment.
Going in.
Quietly now.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Take it easy.
Add Astra.
if I do that one, there it goes.
Welcome. How can I?
Are you?
Pay your dues.
My apologies. Busted. Here comes the challenge. Let's light it up. Teamwork is true.
The wind knows.
Take fire. Quietly now. Game's up. Let's light it up.
Run from
My apologies. Yuck. Adventure time.
There you are.
pay your dues.
Going in.
One with nature.
Busted. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. No. Over here. Let's light it up.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Teamwork is true.
The wrong test subject.
What's up, bro?
Adventure time.
Bro, I'm not getting anything good, man.
dues.
The wind knows it. Time to get...
Whirling snow! Ah! Sakura swirl! Unthinkable! Busted! Game's up! Fun's over!
One with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up! Everybody! Blink! Over here!
Shine.
Off we go!
See, I could put this, and I could put this. And if I put this, I'll have it, but this is good. Then I can't swirl. I was saying earlier, I told y'all the wrong one. I mean, it was this one. I thought it was that. I was wrong. It was this one. What's up, Void? Yeah, I messed up. Anyway, this is good still. I don't want to roll for it and then I mess up. I want this still, but not this stuff down here. Bruh. Why they gave me this? Look at that. They could have gave me in this. See, because mine's at this right now. Go to bed then, Ruby. Oh, I know what you mean, Void. That's what I did. I just kept on training until I felt like I was comfortable. But I was strong enough to do it.
Insolent.
Into the wind.
Take flight. Yeah. Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Quiet now. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Let's light it up.
Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Wind strike. Who says there are benefits to a life of wandering?
Well, this challenge can go to level 6.
What's wrong?
The wind knows it.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
This is what I was talking about earlier. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Wait one sec, I gotta find. That's what I was talking about earlier. For some reason, I don't know what I'm gonna take a picture of.
I'm going in.
I'm gonna take a picture of. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's see what you're saying. My AR, yeah, I said that. I ranked up once I maxed out his talents to level 6. Yeah, talents is really important. I can't ascend them or weapon to level 40. But it's kind of cool, and I have 2 more until they reach level 6. Guys, build up XP. True, once I ascend, I'll probably be at 40 by the time I'm ready. I'm glad. Yeah, friendship, it doesn't do much, but how do you find that? I forgot where it's at.
Benny's a
Here it is. So if you do friendship 10, you get their banner. I meant the name card, sorry. For each character. Where's Ayaka's? That's the closest one I'm close to getting. Here she is. That's the closest one I can get.
Venture team.
See, look. 5, 7, 9, 8, 7. That's how you could tell who I've been using the most. That's how you could tell who I've been using a lot. I've been using him the most. I know one thing, which I'm actually gonna take her off the team
A
to
blade
upgrade
embraces
the other
it.
ones. He's gonna be the only one that's gonna stay friendship 10. I'm saying not stay. He's gonna stay in the team, even though he's friendship 10. But I'm gonna rotate the people so I can have him. Yeah, I learned a lot from Nightfall. That dude's a good guy. Even though sometimes they do be saying some wild stuff, but other than that, They good people. He's goated for sure. I think any support character is really good. I'm trying to learn how to. If you were watching when I was doing the domain and versing the two samurais, I'm noticing what I can do and what I can't do. I learned that Pyro with the wind does a lot of damage, but if you put water in the mix, water outrules all of them.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
I don't
That's
know
what
why,
they say
but it
anyway.
does.
Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
But if you somehow know how to put fire and water together with the swirl, you do crazy damage. It's crazy how much damage you do. Man, it's crazy how much damage you do, man.
Let's go find some treasure.
I don't know why, but the damage is insane. I'm trying to learn how to do it. You have to do fire with water, but sometimes when you do that, they react together that it cancels out the wind, where when you pull him out, there's nothing to swirl. There's nothing to swirl.
Time to go.
Yeah, it does do a lot of damage. That's another great combo. But like I saw something where it's pyro, then water, then electricity, then cryo. In that order. But if you try to do cryo first, then do fire, it's gonna cancel out where it won't work. To do the swirl, I mean. I'm still trying to learn how to do. You know what I'm learning? You know what I'm learning while I'm like playing this game? Is that Asumero, that new area we're going, they look like they're like the smartest people. So I wonder what they're gonna bring in this next area. Yeah, I think Adamo is the best support too. They still haven't finished doing all the elements yet. I don't know if there's like a chart somewhere. I think they're gonna add 2 more. I think they're gonna add dark and light elements. That's what I think. I think they're gonna add 2 more elements after this grass one. And I think that's gonna be the strongest. That's gonna probably be like 2 years from now or something. This game's gonna probably be out for like 6 years till it's finished. Or 5, whatever it is. I think the Traveler's main power is light. Yeah, I think that too. But I personally think that his main power is he gets all of them, and he can use all of them at once.
I should really make a decision. For her sake.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry... memories of home. This blade. It is the last link I have.
These story missions be kind of boring sometimes. How long they be talking? Like this one I found boring. There was no fighting.
It looks like we're all here. Well then, time for me to announce the results of the assessment process. I won't drone on about the importance of the Tianshu role. Suffice to say that Uncle Tian entrusted me with the monumentally important task of assessing the candidates. And now, it falls to me to give him a satisfactory answer.
There was no fighting at all.
All of us here know the score. Don't beat around the bush. Just get on with it.
Qianwei has many pioneering ideas, but some of his plans are lacking in detail, and he easily gets into testy exchanges with other people. Mingguo is reliable, but not quite ambitious enough, and because of his personality, he struggles to win people over. In contrast, Zhi is evenly balanced across the board, and enjoys an excellent reputation in Liyue. After much consideration, I have decided to recommend Zhi to the Liyue Qixing.
What?
Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear my name being announced. In my estimation, all 3 of us are worthy candidates for the Tianshu position. As your competitor, I've become keenly aware of your great talents. Would either of you entertain the possibility of working with me in the future and taking on some of my workload?
I'll have to see. I'm in a bad mood. This is the last thing I want to be thinking about right now.
I don't mind.
That's what we all do.
As long as I can help.
Okay, well,
I did
that's
the
all from
same
me.
thing.
Zhi,
But then
you'll have
once
some
you
preparation to do.
realize
Won't
you
be
need
long
to
before you're
get
informed of your
some
official appointment.
primos, you're
I
gonna
hope
do
you
it.
will work hard and make Uncle Tian proud.
I will live up to the Tianshu name. On this,
I mean,
you
not
have my
primos.
word. I should
Once
go.
you-
I need to pack
not
my things,
primos,
and then I
you're
think a
gonna have to
celebratory
do the
meal is in
story
order.
to advance
Would
to
anyone
some
like to
certain
join me?
areas.
Count me out. I'm not in the mood for a
Other than
celebration.
that,
Zhi seems pretty relaxed now. This would be a good time to follow him.
Hey, traveler, tell me something. What exactly does that guy have that I don't? If you can't answer that, I'm not accepting this result.
I, also wouldn't mind knowing.
Oh no, if we get stuck here, we won't be able to leave!
Follow him.
Yes, ma'am.
We finally got rid of them!
Lady Yelan, jury has gone towards Feiyun Slope.
Follow him, quickly.
So Juri really sided with the Fatui? But Uncle Tian thinks so highly of him. Why would he do this?
Difficult to say, but everything should become a lot clearer when...
Tired of building up my cosmo. I'm not tired, it's just I want this to be gold. And I want this to be this one of these things. But this is it for now. And my last request, I want to change this to crit rate. But if I change all that, I won't have the swirl no more. I need the swirl damage though.
I'm sorry, Lady Yelan. We lost him. He's too good at this. We weren't able to keep following him without being seen.
How the heck did he manage to shake Yelan's subordinates? I guess Juri didn't let his guard.
No, Upe says he's much more relaxed than usual. Maybe it's just how he's wired. Perceptive enough to sense when he's being watched.
Don't blame yourselves. Let's not forget he was trained by Uncle Tian himself. Evading detection is... If I'd asked you to tail Uncle Tian, you'd have ended up at a dead end too. It's fine. So,
Shinue kiosk. He only went in briefly. Upe and I were watching outside the whole time. A few moments later, a man dressed in a completely different outfit came out. Upe had a feeling that it was him, but we couldn't get close enough to... I figured that if we spooked him, it would undo what we've accomplished today so far. Another option would have been to arrest him there and then, but without any evidence. So I stopped Upe.
good work. The fish didn't take the bait, but that's okay. As long as he's still swimming around, we'll find a way to catch him
I have a
eventually.
flower feather and clock
The key
bead
is
set,
figuring
just
out
need
what he's
crown
trying
and
to
a couple.
achieve. Let's go to Shinue Kiosk.
Nice. I mean, all you need is 4 for now, but once you get to level 45, then
Could
should
you
start
explain to me how that works?
worrying
A
about
guy
the
like him
VV
comes
set
in,
again.
changes his whole outfit right under your nose,
Rather
and
than
you
that,
don't even
just
ask him about it?
Worry about your
Our
talents and
customers are
weapons
free
right
to
now,
dress however they please.
like
What
you
grounds would
said
I
you
have to
were-
question
you
him?
said you were doing.
Okay, fair enough, but didn't you think it was just a little bit strange?
Well, maybe I did, but it still doesn't give me the right to stop him.
You know,
Enough. Let's tone this down a little. I'll make this quick. Just one question. What did he buy while he was here?
Oh, he didn't buy anything. He just picked up a bottle of liquor that he ordered ages ago.
A bottle of liquor?
Yes, a very strong kind. Fiery, with a rich flavor. Not something the average customer would order. This gentleman ordered it in person from us a long time ago. He was only here today to pick it up.
Liquor and wineware. I see. Let's go.
that's what I meant.
Where to?
Shigu Antiques. Hey, Miss Linlong. Sorry to bother you. Zhi ordered a wanware set from you not long ago, right? We're friends of his. He's been telling us how impressed he is with the quality, considering how affordable it was. So we just had to come and take a look for ourselves.
Sure. Which model are you looking for?
We don't really know a whole lot about wineware. Let's just go with Zhi's choice. Would you—
Zhi picked up his set not long ago as a quality imitation of an antique wineware set. And just so you're aware, we don't have many of this model left in stock. And now that Mr. Zhi has taken one, I'm afraid it may encourage the price to go up a little.
Don't worry. Price shouldn't be an issue. I'm sure we can work something out. But I'm just a—
For this set, the wine glasses are sold separately. Minimum purchase is 1 glass, maximum is 4. Mr. Zhi bought 2.
Okay. Thanks, Linlong. Seems there's a little more to buying wineware than I first thought. We'll have to mull it over.
Well, don't take too long. We could sell out any day now. All right, see you next time.
This is turning into a real headache.
I'd just like to point out
I'm
that
not
we
gonna
have
lie,
the
I like their
self-professed
jackets.
Grand Master of Fieldwork here to thank for being wholly incapable of tailing an ordinary civilian without being seen.
It's not like you did any better.
My specialty is information trading, okay? I don't have the physical agility. What's your excuse?
Fair point.
Yelan, so has the plan failed? Oh, if we can't figure out where Jerry went, there's not much we can do. But why was he buying liquor at Shinui Kiosk anyway? To celebrate?
If so, it's no ordinary
Yo,
celebration.
I saw something funny, man. One of these
What do you
stories,
mean?
it said, what's her name, Piedmon? That
First of
she
all,
was a
Zhi isn't much of
emergency
a
food.
drinker. On some
Flying
level, he
emergency
hates
food. I was
alcohol because of
cracking
what
up.
it did to his father. If he was just looking to celebrate by himself, he wouldn't
So they
spend his
wild for
meager
saying that.
savings on an expensive bottle of alcohol, let alone buy a pair of special wine glasses. No, this is a victory feast, held in honor of Zhi's private sponsor. Whoever this person is clearly enjoys hard liquor and has a very high status. Hence the need for expensive— Now where might we find Fatui who match that description?
Fatui officials. Should be either the—
Have both locations surrounded. Take as many people as you need.
Lady Yelan, is it time for us to make our move? If so, you can count me in.
Get with the program, would you? This is a covert surveillance operation. Zhi may be vigilant, but that doesn't mean the same is true for his drinking buddy. In which case, we don't need to change tactics. Just change who we're
Great idea! So we just need to find out who Zhi bought that liquor for and follow them instead!
But Lady Yelan, if we get caught, this could become a major diplomatic incident.
I'm well aware, but don't you see? Zhi is gambling everything on this. If we really want to catch him, we're going to have to accept a little risk ourselves. Stick to your orders, and make sure we're covering all other bases too. Anywhere else Zhi might be going. I want eyes on those
That was
locations.
wild. I didn't really
Yes,
pay
ma'am.
attention then, but that was wild.
Don't worry, Lady Yelan.
What's her
Zhi
name
may be
said
a
it there?
slippery
She looked
character,
there
but
all
we'll keep
mad
a
and
close
said,
watch on
"Your
the movements of all
emergency
Fatui
flying
officials.
food." I was like, whoa.
I'll be waiting for you at the tea house. If I'm guessing correctly, Fatui officials are likely to take action at night.
She got scared.
You should go and get ready. Then meet me at Yenshang Tea House.
I was like, whoa. That's wild. And the way they said it though was wild.
Perfect timing. Wenyuan just sent word that the Fatui ambassador, Yusupov, just left the embassy alone. He's heading in the direction of Qingshu Pool.
Qingshu Pool? That's the place
Wow.
Jerry mentioned in his manifesto.
It looks like that's where they've arranged to meet. Sensible choice, I'll give them that. Qingshu Pool is always crawling with monsters. Most people wouldn't dream of going there. It's one place they won't need to worry about being seen.
Oh no, we gotta go get them!
Let's go. If my hunch is correct, we just might hit the jackpot this time.
Oh, snap.
Follow the wind.
This is Qingshu Pool, full of ruins, crawling with monsters. Anyone with any sense steers well clear of this place. I've looked into the place before.
This is
There's a
good,
worker's
though, man.
entrance somewhere around here. Follow me.
Finally see some monsters. Go down.
There's been some work done on this place in the past, but it's a bit of a labyrinth inside. The workers left an emergency. Still, be ready to fight at any moment. Any resistance needs to be taken out.
Don't worry, we're all perfect. By the way, Yelan, where are you?
They have other things to take care of first. We couldn't afford.
There's still a long road ahead.
Let me see. Did they take away mine? Yep, this is theirs. This is theirs. Wow, look at that crit rate. That's crazy. Energy recharge. This is theirs. Wow. I guess that's good. See, but like hers, damn, man, that HP. So, oh, I can't see what's in it. That's crazy. Damn, C3. Well, she's gonna do some crazy damage then. Alright, let's do this.
Busted!
Look at that.
Quietly now.
Wow.
Into the wind.
Here comes the catch. Take it easy. As I expected. But this shouldn't be too much trouble.
Everybody stand!
My boy always smiling.
Time to go.
You guys see that? That's gotta be the Fatui ambassador here to meet Ji. Looks like he went through that door. That must
It's
be
only
the
one
emergency
domain that
access
has
route,
it,
right?
though.
Come on, let's hurry.
The VV set. You probably have it unlocked. Well, if you don't have it unlocked. Oh yeah, you should, because I did it with you.
Take it easy. Busted. Quietly now.
Damage crazy.
Let's light it up.
It's fine. One with nature.
That's just her just doing girls.
Into the wind.
I can't wait on it to get that high. I don't even got him too.
Time to go.
The water's gone down. Hey, look! Is that another way through?
One with nature.
What's up, man? Yo, you're starting up another stream or?
Adventure time! Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey. Take it easy.
What's up, Barry? Oh, you just did? Odyssey. I don't get the notifications all the time. Oh, you just did. Okay, there we go. I'm in there. Let me see. What's up? Okay.
Adventure time!
Into the wind.
Baby, you branded.
Time to go. Time to go.
I am confusion. Oh.
Take it easy.
Follow the wind.
Why they want me to
The
bring
water's
here?
flowed into the groove, and now the statues have lit up. Okay, now we should be able to move the statues.
Push it to where though? That's what I'm wondering. I think I got it there now. I just saw what I was thinking. I think I got it. Let's put this back. I wonder if I want to do this. No. I had it. Alright. So, can I push that one? No.
The door is open. Let's go.
We should be nearly at the bottom now. Let's wrap this up. Quietly now. Hands up. Runs over. Wind strike. Gotcha.
They're yelling, man. Why am I yelling to be like this? Makes me feel like I'm on the wrong set of mine. I'm about to put no bless. I'm gonna check what I have real quick when I get off. I feel like I'm running the wrong thing.
Adventure time.
I know I gotta have HP though.
I can tell from the aroma that this is very fine liquor indeed. I'm impressed. Come on, bottoms up. After you, of course.
Oh, sorry. That went down the wrong way. I've never drunk anything this strong before. It'll take me some getting used to.
You'll get there. If you want to stay friends with us, you have to drink with us.
I'll do my best.
You're more of a lightweight than I thought. Already struggling after one glass? I thought you were made of sterner stuff. You certainly kept it together when you were poisoning your teacher's soup.
What?
Come on, another round. Less talking, more drinking.
Sure. You didn't leave me much of a choice, though, did you? Just the mention of poisoning sends shivers down my spine. I'm more timid than you realize. Every time I poisoned him, I had to hide away at home for a few days because I was so scared of getting caught.
Look, I know it has not been easy for you, my friend. We appreciate all, but I have to say, you really are quite a genius at poisoning people. I mean, the poison we brought from Snezhnaya is as strong as this wine, but you found a way to turn it into an imperceptible, slow-acting poison, and came up with the idea of delivering it through fish soup. What was it you said? Oh, yeah. You said the soup's fishy flavor neutralizes the pungency of the poison, and this process even makes the soup tastier as a result. How did you think of that?
It struck me one day when I was fishing. I'm lucky it did. Otherwise, I'm not sure I would have been able to fool Uncle Tien.
You have performed excellently. The Fatui will continue to provide the support you need to consolidate your position as Tien Shu. Of course, this is as long as you continue to do as we instruct. Aside from Qingshu Pool, we also have some other requests for you, which we will inform you of in due course.
Don't worry. Whatever tasks you have for me, I will perform them diligently.
Did you hear that? It was poison! That's why Uncle Tien hasn't been feeling well recently. It's all Jurye's doing. What a nasty guy! Seize him!
Hold on. Did you bring a camera? If not, you can use mine. This is quite a scene. We have to capture it for posterity.
Excellent liquor. We've, seen no progress on the diplomatic front, and everyone has been eyeing up the treasure of Qingshu Pool. It's been a real headache for me. But soon, everything will be taken care of, and I can report back on a successful mission. Thank you, Jurye. I remember when I first saw you. I knew right away that you would make a good partner for us. Hey, do you still remember what I said to you?
How could I forget? You said a lowly commoner like me could never be seen as a serious candidate for the Tianshu, no matter how hard I work. The only way is for you to shine bright in the Tianshu's darkest moment. I think you were absolutely right.
Yes. Under normal circumstances, the gap between you and other people could only ever grow wider over time. Just look at your two competitors. Qian Wei had wealth. Ming Boa had reputation. But you had nothing. And that's why I decided to help you. You know, there's an old saying in the Fatui. Give a starving dog a bone, and it'll guard your home for the...
Yes. I cannot thank you enough.
Heck, when you're not in the company of the Fatui, you'll be able to...
Uncle Gao said that Jurye has low self-esteem. Seems he was worried that whatever advantage he might have now will diminish. Do you have any more film in the camera? Then get ready to use it. Tonight's how well this goes for us depends on how Jurye plays his...
Ooh, is there any more alcohol? Go on. Fill me up. I'm in a good...
There's only a little left. Here, I'll fill your glass. If you like it, I can...
Whoa, this is the... Huh? What the...
Got him.
Jurye, you poisoned my wine? But when?
You seem surprised, Mr. Yusupov.
How could you?
How could I not? I've sacrificed years of my life studying and reflecting to prepare myself for this position. And in the end, I even had to poison my own teacher. You really think I'd put myself through all that just to become your little puppet? I don't want to bow down to anyone ever again. And that includes you.
You imbecile. It's the Fatui who got you to where you are. Do you understand? If I disappear with no explanation...
Do you see the haystack in the corner? Underneath it is a pile of explosives. And next door in the dark room are the 3 undercover agents you sent to infiltrate the Black Cliff Forge. I'm gonna stay here till I see you slip into unconsciousness. Then I'm gonna set this on fire. Once the flames burn through the hay, they'll ignite the explosives, the ruins will collapse, and everything will be buried.
What do you hope to?
I took the liberty of leaving some evidence of your contact with the undercover agents at the Black Cliff Forge. It won't take long for people to join the dots. 2 missing person cases will become one as the truth gradually reveals itself. The Fatui planted undercover agents in the Black Cliff Forge to steal their signature ruin-grade explosives. Their plan was to blow through the solid floor tiles in the dead of night and seize the treasure of Qingshu Pool. But things didn't quite go to plan. Faced with the overwhelming evidence, the embassy won't investigate this any further. In fact, they'll be only too happy to blame it all on a rogue operation by... It explains why you acted alone, while exonerating the rest of the embassy. Of course, none of that will have anything to do with me. When all of this comes to my attention, I'm afraid I'll have no choice but to cancel the Qingshu Pool redevelopment plan immediately. I guess then, I'll be Tianshu in my own right, with a clean record and well out of the Fatui's reach.
Cherry, do you really think you're gonna get away with this? After I die, they'll come looking, and they'll...
A record? Oh, you must mean the one in the hands of your second in command.
How?
Because when you contacted me, I also made contact with your associates. I have Theophan to thank for providing me with the poison I used on you today. He'll help me tie up all the loose ends. After all, your untimely demise comes with a few perks for him. He has been eyeing your position for a long time now.
That traitor! Cherry, you...
Shh, 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 shh. Relax. It's over. After tonight, everyone gets what they want. And anyone else in the know is either my accomplice or about to be taken out of the picture. Sweet dreams, Mr. Yusupov.
Ooh.
I did a little surveying on the way here and found that you'd left yourself 3 escape routes in case things went south. I have them all surrounded. If you're thinking of trying anything, save your... We were here the whole time and have pictures of everything.
The game's up? Forgive me, I happened to discover a Fatui operation here, so I approached them on the pretext of joining forces and eventually brought them down from within. If it pleases you, Miss Yelan,
This is how you want to play it. Fine. You do you. All we need to do to convict you is establish that the poison in his system is the... Nothing else you wanted to add?
One wrong move and it all comes crashing down. You followed him here, didn't you? I was so focused on keeping myself out of sight, I forgot it. Let's talk about this, Yelan. I gave you my word that I would live up to the Tianshu name, and that much I can still guarantee.
Your point being?
When I take office, I can guarantee that I will act in your best interests. In fact, all of you here tonight can expect very generous treatment in the future. I don't deny that I used underhanded methods to get here. But given my lowly origins, what other choice did I have?
You still don't get it, do you? Even now. What do you think? Exactly. Jur-E, clever people can always come up with a good excuse. But while you might be able to get other people to believe you, you'll never be able to deceive yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to win other people's respect, but when has Uncle Tien ever looked down on you? He was like a teacher and a father to you, but you chose to repay that by poisoning him. Whatever positive goal you may have started out with, you threw it away in that moment.
That's enough.
Of course. What makes this even crueler is that you managed to convince yourself there was no other way. Uncle Tien was always going to give you this opportunity, even if you'd done nothing at all. Out of everyone in the world, he is the one who trusts you the most. So much that he drank your fish soup without doubting you, not for 1 second.
That's enough. That's enough.
Damn.
Life is like fishing. It cannot be rushed. Whatever you do, impatience will accomplish nothing. I was just like you once, desperate to prove myself. Only later did I realize things do not always turn out the way you plan. But you have to keep calm to carry on. You're still young. Be patient, believe in yourself, and don't look outside yourself to prove your value. Where's Jur-E these days? It's been a long time since he last paid me a visit.
Maybe he's just busy.
Well, next time, if he doesn't bring a pot of piping hot fish soup, don't let him in.
Whatever you were thinking about, you'll have plenty of time to mull it over in prison. Oh, I almost forgot. If the Fatui find out what happened today, prison might not turn out to be the safest place for you. Trying to have friends on both sides, it has a way of turning everyone against you. But right now, I have an opportunity for you.
Huh?
Sorry, things are about to get extremely busy for me. Let's meet at Yanshang Tea House tomorrow morning. I'll have someone remove the explosives.
Need our help with that?
No, it could be dangerous. You should don't worry. Get some rest.
That yelling they had was OP. I gotta see what I had put on mines. Oh, I have energy recharge. I should probably change that. Probably put noblesse. I should probably put noblesse on.
There are leaves around,
Where to now?
and I know
8
it's the
a.m.
to accompany. If you wish.
There we go.
There is now no poison left in his system, but recovery from the damage already done will not happen overnight.
Dr. Baiju, is my father going to be...
You needn't worry too much. Keep taking the prescribed medicine every day, and a full recovery will take at most 2. It's good we caught it in time. A few days later, and the toxin would have...
How did they successfully secure such a unfortunate...
Uncle Tien will be heading off now. Remember to get plenty of rest and avoid over...
Don't worry, I will. Thank you very much. You're here too? Thank you for all you've done. Yes, the exhaustion seems to have gone.
Luckily, it looks like choosing the Tianshu's successor is suddenly not such a pressing issue after.
Hey, Yelan!
My work is mostly wrapped up, so I thought I'd take a minute to check in here. The assessment process comes to an end here, Uncle Tien. In my opinion, Zhi is not suitable for the
You have my gratitude. People can change their loyalties easily.
Is it just Paimon, or is...
Don't underestimate Uncle Tien. He wouldn't have appointed me as assessment officer if he hadn't had his doubts about Zhi. Normally, the Yuehai Pavilion would be responsible for assessing the candidates. Isn't that right, Uncle Tien?
Yes, to be quite honest, I wanted to trust him unreservedly. But I have to be responsible with the position of Tianshu. When I first met Zhi, I wondered if he had approached me with a hidden agenda. So I secretly investigated him. I concluded that he had no ulterior motives whatsoever. In the end, even he changed. But when did it start? I never had any plans to recommend him directly, but I always intended to give him the chance to compete on a level playing field. Family background and fame mean everything to many people, but I don't attach great importance to them. I had no reputation to speak of when I first became Tianshu. I relied on Ganyu's assistance for all manner of things. What I really admired about Zhi...
I have to admit, the intel suggests that the Fatui saw him as very low risk. But Zhi was still extreme. He chose that specific liquor from Xinyue Kiosk because the fiery flavor would mask the bitterness of the poison. And he chose to wait until the Fatui official was drunk and had his guard down before delivering. He also installed a secret compartment in the wine pot he bought to hold the poison. As the amount of liquor went down, he'd shake the pot to release the poison from the compartment. Afterwards, we also found he had an antidote on him. Had the Fatui official grown suspicious, Zhi would have drunk the poisoned wine himself, and then found an opportunity to take the antidote shortly afterwards.
But that's still really dangerous.
Yes. Had he drunk the poisonous wine, he still would have faced serious health consequences despite taking the antidote.
How is Zhi now?
Well, I mean, he is sitting in a jail cell. Still, he's cooperating. He didn't turn down my offer to strike a deal. I'll make sure there are plenty of guards around to keep him safe.
A deal? Does this have to do with...
Yes, Zhi's not the one I'm interested in. If he was as far as this went, I'd have handed the case off to my subordinates. But once the Fatui became involved, things got a whole lot more interesting. I thought I might have the chance to catch up.
Well, did you?
Almost. Unfortunately, it's...
Uncle Tien? Yelan? What are you talking about?
Zhi colluded with the Fatui to try and secure the position of Tianshu. Or, to put it the other, with Yusupov in our hands and a statement from Zhi, we could afford to continue with a diplomatic offensive. Also, we'd be able to gain control of Theophan, Yusupov's second-in-command. Then we'd have a pawn in the ranks of the Fatui. Pawns like this can be major assets. They open up all sorts of new... Why else did you think I was investing so much?
So, okay, well...
We got halfway. The first part went off without a hitch, and we passed but when we tried to make contact with Theophan.
The Fatui must be spying on us. Otherwise...
I found out from other sources that the Fatui's main forces aren't concentrated here. Regrader was only treating this as it's a pity that Theophan got away. But knowing which harbingers are still looking at Liyue is something. It gives me a starting point for my...
I have to ask, Yelan. Do you have a... I remember you showed some interest a few days ago at Yenshang Tea House.
Oh, that. I prefer my current life. There's danger and there's excitement. Although it'd still be a behind-the-scenes role. As Tianshu, I wouldn't have the chance to get involved in anything truly All right, I'm done here. Time for me to go. I'm heading off again in a few days.
Where are you off to this time?
As you might have guessed. It's for me to know, and but I'm sure if you keep going as you are, getting yourselves involved in other people's business all the time, You're sure to get caught up in another misadventure. Maybe I'll see you the next time danger beckons. Until then, keep your wits about you. A lot of people are watching. If you have any more questions, just ask Uncle Tien. After the recent turn of events,
There we go.
What would you like to know? Something I've said to Jury, Qinwei, and Mingguo before is that while cunning and scheming are quite crucial, even more important than this, Jury and Ambassador Yusupov each saw each other as a means to an end. They thought that if they could just outsmart their opponent, they would emerge the final victor. Scheming is an endless endeavor. If you can't cope with it, you're better off staying out of it. Everyone has self-interest, but you cannot let it be your master. So, don't fight over fleeting gains and... What would you like to know? I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, an old friend of mine once privately commented to me that Yelan is always something of an exaggeration in my view. At least, I know she wouldn't. What would you like to know? Regrator is the 9th of the Fatui Harbingers, though likely the first among them where wealth is concerned. However, his wealth is not a mere question of how much more he has to his name. He has a very unique understanding of wealth. What he's planning may very well shake the world to its core. Beyond that, I don't have a lot of information about him. If you need to know more in the future...
Okay.
What would you like to know? As Yelan says, now that I'm on the mend, I should have... During this time, I plan to grab... Ah, that reminds me. Qianwei. What would you like to know? As Yelan's during this... Ah, that reminds... What would you like to know? Thanks to you and Yelan, you can always find me at the wharf if there's ever something else.
That story is done. Alright, let's see what this one is about.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean...
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that what if Lady Hiragi is really
maybe... Time to go.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi claim, since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi... We apologize. It was not our intention to stay. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's... If this stalemate...
These people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for days.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet.
Right.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's go and see.
Alrighty.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So,
after the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato. I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful. I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also...
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a... You... Wait, you're the ones who are with the... What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying...
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just...
Friends? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional You are extremely important to us. Who's to say they don't have a hidden...
if you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your... The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Okay.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority.
Well, let's wait and see what happens.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is beside... I'm so sorry. My actions were radical, and would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, I suppose you're the only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the... We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly, and beseech him to help us with the... Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryou Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing... I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no... So, please, if you would be so kind...
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us, so would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunder?
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to... We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura. But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the... Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongue.
Yes,
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you.
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different...
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the Almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I but now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and...
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult... My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago. My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scene, everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambition. It may sound preposterous now.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the...
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the Almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal...
And I'm sure I will use this as an opportunity. This puts less pressure on
My best wishes to...
Thank you, Sir Kami-san. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will...
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that... Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity. Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar...
There were so many things at play. Wait a second! You weren't trying to stop...
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for... I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she... Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and...
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when...
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite...
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more... It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to...
Naturally. Ah, yes.
There we go. Kind of disappointed with myself because I used my resin, but it is what it is.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Because in about 2 hours or 3 hours, it's about to reset for the week. So I can't do the bosses or whatever I want to do today. Look at all this. This is crazy. There's so much stuff to do. This is hard to do. You gotta use YouTube to do this one. This one's easy. I mean, y'all see what I mean. That's that one mission I have to collect. I have to collect the Geos thing. That looks like a YouTube thing. I was trying to get that, but I didn't understand it. And that's that story thing.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Let me see. think I'm gonna pause on him, on his artifacts at least, and I'll work on the next character. Either I still work on his talent Tuesday. So Tuesday I work on his talent. And Tuesday I'm gonna have to work on the next character. Like him or something. Start working on his weapons and stuff. Start working on his weapons and stuff. And his artifacts. This guy, I need to get a noblesse set. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. I need a noblesse set. With HP percentage. See, my yelling's good, but let me see if I have a crit rate. I don't. I'm gonna go for a noblesse though. I'm gonna keep this on though. That's good. I mean, this stuff here is not good, but that's good. Then another one. It's that where I put HP percentage. So this. Is there one that's HP? That one. Because increasing the HP will be good too. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just do her noblesse set. Cause she will be the person to have that. I wanna get crit rate for that. For the crown. And Ayaka. I need to get this full set. Where's that? This. I just need a full set for that. And I'll be straight for her. Other than that, I don't got the right stuff for her right now. That boss is hard to beat.
I carry memories of my...
This boss right here is hard to beat. And there. Here it is. Yeah, this boss hard to beat. Yeah. What I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Whatever
this place
battle pass wants.
The last one.
So we're gonna do these four. Definitely do that. I might just try to get this out the way though, but I might do this Tuesday. No, I have to do it today. Because if I don't do it today, it'll be Wednesday then. Be Wednesday. If I don't do it tomorrow or today, this is gonna be done Wednesday. So I want to get the talents out. Yeah, and I already did these.
I have.
I'm gonna do these. I never really did it because I don't understand this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I did not understand it really. But I think it goes from right to left, so I'm gonna start from here. Once I got enough keys, I already opened up hers. And hers, I opened up. And I just didn't understand it, but I'm gonna do him first. gonna do the bed first. That's how I'm gonna do it. But
Land of my.
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna save that for. Oh wait, the plants. The plants. I'm gonna pick up my plants, plant them. Let me see, do I have enough for it now? Let's still need more. I might still plant. Okay, what about it? I still need some more still. Okay, what about her? Where is she? I think I have enough for her. That's for her. So I have enough for her.
We have put.
I'm gonna save that. That's it though. Everything else. So much to buy. Look at this. That's crazy. There is that one mushroom that Barba needs. Is the only thing I don't really farm. All right.
If you ever have.
I am gonna go to bed most likely.
We have put.
Let's see. All right.
If you ever have any questions...
There we go. Alright, gonna end it here. Put my teeth back to how it was.
I await your instruction.
Yeah, but that's how I be doing it though with this team. I put him out.
Let's light it up.
Put her out. I go back to him. I go back to him, and then I do the. Then I do.
One with nature.
After I do that, I do this again.
As one with wind and cloud.
Do that again.
The wind knows.
And usually, one of their cues are out. That's when these two are gonna have their cue, and I do it. Their specialty. Like I'll show you an example. I'm gonna just fight this boss. Probably not a good example, but
time to go.
Just to fight somebody.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature.
Take flight!
Busted. Quietly now.
Into the wind.
Let's light it up! My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
I'm going in!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
Not a good example, but something like that.
The wind knows me.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good night, guys.